Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeoXO coming back at y'all with another Black Clover video, and today I have my friend with me, Nero Megaman.
What's good with y'all? It feels good to be back on the channel. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've been on yours.
Big facts, y'all. Make sure to go check out his channel. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. But getting right into the topic of this video today, this is kind of piggybacking off of a video that I made a couple days ago, basically where I talked about, are the devils in Black Clover inherently evil? And most of us kind of came to the conclusion between the video and the comment section that not all of the devils are evil, obviously. And they had some pretty good comments. I'm gonna bring up some of the comments, and me and Nero pretty much gonna talk about our thoughts on the whole thing about can any of them be redeemed, like, because we already seen kind of like some of them could be good, like Liebe and Nah's devils. But I'm gonna let you go first. What are your thoughts about some of the redeemable devils, or should Asta just kill them all off, or what you think about that?
So, I mean, this is a very tough discussion because, for the most part, all of these devils have shown aggression towards humans. Now, honestly, I feel like Megicula is one of those devils where I don't think she's necessarily evil. She seemed like, I don't know, just based off what I read in the chapters, and everybody can interpret things their own way, but it felt like she was more intrigued by humans. And it wasn't that she necessarily wanted to hurt them, but she had to do these tasks in order to come to the world of the living.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like with Megicula, I think she's one of the most interesting devils for sure. Like, it seemed like she kind of have her own motives separate from the other devils, which a lot of them seem like they have some shady business going on. But in Megicula's case, she, didn't really inform Lucifero about how to escape from the underworld. So that means she really either didn't want him to escape, or she just didn't care. So when it comes to her and doing her tasks, like you said, whenever she was kind of attached to Vanica, she kind of started to be really intrigued with Vanica as a person, as a character, as just who Vanica was. So I don't think she wanted to kill Vanica for the sake of pleasure or anything like that, for the sake of being evil. I think she, like you said, just did it to manifest. And she really, if she could have had another way, I don't think she would have purposefully killed Vanica.
I mean, she actually goes out her way to say that she's enjoyed her time with Vanica. Unfortunately, this is what has to be done in order for her to come to the world of the living. And I truly feel like, I mean, maybe I interpret the chapters wrong, but I truly feel like she could have washed everyone at any time, but I felt like she was more fascinated and intrigued about what humans were capable of. From the moment God just did that lightning spell, she was like, yo, these people are more than just humans. Like, the stuff that they're willing to do for the people they love, it's crazy, because devils themselves wouldn't make those same sacrifices that she's seen these humans make for one another. When you think about Noelle mom doing everything she could to protect her kids, when you think about Gaja doing everything for Lolo, and just everything Nazel did for his family. Like, when she looked at these humans, she's seeing the compassion and the stuff that they're willing to do for their brethren, their brothers and sisters and mothers. And she's just like, yo, that's something that's unheard of in the world of the devils. And she even goes so far to say, like, some of that stuff she doesn't see how humans do that, and that was just like fascinating to her. So honestly, I feel like if given enough time around humans, she could change. She could gain a heart. She could show compassion if she was like to be around humans longer. I just feel like she wanted to get to the human world at all stakes, and if she had to kill 3 powerful mages, so be it.
Yeah, when it comes to Megicula, I think she can be redeemed. Now, that's just saying that she has the potential to be redeemed, unlike some of the other devils that we're going to talk about. But Megicula, she has the potential, but just because a character has the potential to be redeemed don't mean they will. She could just fail to have what it takes. You know what I mean? She could just be like, when it comes down to it, do something evil and just fail to change, pretty much. Because some characters just don't change, and that's just how it is. Some people just don't want to change. Now, moving on to some other devils like Lilith and Namaah. I'm gonna go first on this one. I feel like Lilith and Namaah were not as intelligent as some of the other devils that we've seen. It seemed like they just literally were there for only chaos. They had no motives. They had no big monologues or anything. They just They just were there for the sake of being evil. So those characters, Asta had to kill them off pretty much, and it was clear to see that there was no emotion there, in the sense that they didn't care about any human at all. So they just had to be killed off. There was no redemption possible, and Asta did what he had to do in that case.
Oh no, I totally agree with you. Honestly, when you think back to it, like they would have killed Jack had I mean not Jack, but Dante, had he not been Lucifero's vessel, had he not been Lucifero's play toy. They said it themselves, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? And this guy just helped y'all guys get free, and you're automatically saying the first thing you want to do is kill him. Like, you said, like, yo, I'm gonna kill him, but that's Lucifero's toy, so I'll leave him be. Like, come on, that's the first thing you say, and this guy helped you come to your world, the world that you wanted to invade for so long. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's pure evil right there. I mean, that's pure evil. And then, like, you got to think that one of your sibling dies right in front of you. You don't shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? You just fuse with them and fight on. Like, I mean, that's kind of heartless in my opinion. So I don't think they could have been redeemed at all, in no shape or form.
Yeah, it seemed like, I say, the way that it's looking, the majority of the devils won't be redeemed. It seemed like the majority of them are gonna have to be killed, to be honest with you.
It really makes you wonder, like, when all these devils was coming from the first gate, and you know, maybe even some came out that we are unaware of from the second gate. Like, do you think there's a devil out there that came out, seen what was going on, and was just like, yo, this isn't for me, and maybe went on their own journey somewhere else, and wasn't, you know, taken control of by Lucifero because he just chose to walk away from the battle? I mean, do you think that's possible?
I could see Megicula doing something like that. She could be like, all right, I don't really like humans that much, but I don't hate y'all enough to kill y'all. So I'm gonna just go do my own thing. I won't bother nobody. Kind of like the Witch Queen. The Witch Queen kind of was a villain, but she was like, you know what? I'm gonna just not bother nobody. I'm gonna just do my own thing. I could see something like that happening for some of the devils, or a devil, or maybe two. Like, if it happened for a villain in the Witch Queen, that means the devils are villains just like her. So the same thing could happen for them.
And you know, the crazy thing is, now that you mention her, I don't really even consider her a villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she did bad stuff, but at the same time, she also did good stuff. You know, like your boy Asa Arms was done for until she did her, you know, her magic. She performed her magic on him. So it's like, and like she did do something bad, but she did something good. And not to mention, if you go back to the anime only episodes where, you know what I'm saying? I know we kind of jumping off topic, but when Vanessa traveled to the forest again and she helped train those girls, the Witch Queen was trying to, you know, help those girls be the witches that she knew they could be. Like, I mean, she seemed quite nice in that as well.
Yeah, it just seemed like she just pretty much cares mostly about the witches, not really about the people outside of her forest. Cause I feel like she cared for Vanessa in her own way.
I feel like she still do care. Like, I feel like if someone was to kill Vanessa, I feel like the Witch Queen would go after them. Like, yo, oh, for real? That's what we do? You body Vanessa? Hey, yo, show me the smoke, man. Show me the smoke, cause I want it. You know,
Yeah,
I
some
feel
people
like that
saying they
would
want her
happen.
to show up against the devils. Who knows about
I,
that though?
that would be amazing. But honestly, I wonder how she would fare against Lucifero. Like, would she be affected by, you know what I'm saying, his you know, his gravity magic? Or would she be able to walk around? Because as you see, no mage is able to move around besides the people who are being affected by that Valhalla spell from Captain Real. So I wonder if it would affect her, or would she have some type of axe or hack spell or something to move around it, or if she can manipulate her blood to keep her body from being pulled down from the gravity. I'm really curious about that.
Yeah, she might have some kind of ancient magic, but this is a good comment. Like I said, guys, from my last video, this is like a piggyback off of that. So this is a very good comment, and I wanted to talk about this comment and bring it up in this video. So in the last video I made, kind of around this is the comment right here. So it says, here's my take. Liebe and Nah's 4 devils are some of the good ones. I agree with that. You would agree with that pretty much? I think we all would.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's still something more to the devils of not. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They might
fair.
not all be good.
I think that's fair. I'd say they're good, but there's a little bit of
I mean, they're under a contract, so I mean, I granted one of them, the one that was crying, I feel like that one is truly a good one, but the other ones we don't know for sure because they all were under contract to be his servants. So who knows if they're doing this because they want to or because they're under the contract? We don't really know because we
That's
have yet to have a lot of time with these devils.
that's a fair argument because whenever Nak was trying to get that other devil, the time devil, he was clearly evil, bro. So
Oh yeah.
if he would have got the contract, he still would have had to follow Noct, even though he was evil. So that's a good point you got. The next thing he said is Zagred and the Twin Devils are pure evil with no redemption whatsoever. I could agree, especially with the Twin Devils. Zagred could have been, but he kind of thought he was undefeatable. So
Oh no, Zagrev is definitely he's unredeemable. Because when you think about it, this guy sat around for 500 years plotting. Like, you know how much evil dedication that takes right there? Like, I could see if he just like, oh, I did this on a whim. You know, it just happened. But to sit there and plot for 500 years on your return and how you're going to plot this against this person, this race against this race, that's pure evil. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, the fact that he waited that long to achieve such a goal, that's like dedication to being evil. In my opinion. I mean, it's just my opinion.
yeah, that's a good opinion right there. I ain't gonna lie. The only counter argument I can see to that is maybe the time pass is different for the devils, but even
Well,
so,
I
yeah,
mean,
you're right. That's pretty evil.
yeah, I mean, now that you mentioned it, the whole time thing could be a little different. I don't know. Have you watched the show Invincible?
Yeah,
I like remember like how he said to his son, like the father said to the son, like, you know how small of time that this speck, you know how small a speck this is in my grand scheme of my life or some shit like that.
yeah.
Like I could picture the word Magic Devil saying something along those lines, like, yo, I mean, being like doing that was nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm truly am a good person. That was just just a small moment of relapse.
So the next one he said is Megicula is evil to an extent, but in one of the chapters she said she was fond of Vanica despite trying to sacrifice her. I think we both would agree on that one.
Yeah. I definitely don't think she's as evil as we let her out to be. And honestly, all the curses that were placed upon these people, like Noel's mother and Nazel and stuff. I mean, Magicla is the reason why it happened, but honestly, I'd say it was more so Vanica doing, if anything else.
That's fair.
I mean, she sought out those battles. It ain't like Magicla was like, "Hey, yo, go this way, Vanica." It was Vanica going that way, and Magicla is just, she's tagged along for the ride.
Right, she was.
She just took advantage of the opportunity to, bring herself back to the real world by cursing these people. But I don't feel like it was more so her. Well, I don't know. I
Vanica
guess
was
that's,
having fun for sure.
yeah, I'm about to say, I guess it's kind of debatable.
Vanica was definitely having fun, hurting people and doing all that stuff she was doing. I mean, I wonder if we even gonna get to see Vanica again, or is she just done for good? Like, never get to see her final thoughts. That would be cool. But
I don't know. I think it'd be more so like, remember Naruto, towards the end when what's the guy named Madara, when he's laying on the ground after they come back from beating I can't even think of her name, but wasn't it Kaguya? So
yeah,
and they show like the first Hokage talking to Madara, and he's like laying on the ground before he like actually dies. Like they might do something like that with Vanica, and like Noelle is talking to her, or maybe even Princess Lolo from the Heart Kingdom.
that would be clean. That would be clean. So the next one is Beelzebub is probably the type to keep his end of the deal with Zenon, but he's still gonna be evil. I don't even know if he's gonna keep the deal with Zenon. I feel like he's still too much of a mystery.
Yeah, I'm about to say we haven't got enough intel from him, but honestly, does he really get to keep Xenon's body? Because wasn't the deal was for Xenon to protect his kingdom? I feel like the kingdom is destroyed at this point. Whether it's by Lucifero, like the gravity, all the people land on the ground, like it's in rubbles. I mean, technically, I feel like the end of the bargain wasn't kept.
I mean, you said on both ends it wasn't kept.
Yeah, but I mean, Xenon got the power, but he still lost, and he wasn't able to protect his kingdom.
That's interesting. I don't know which way to sway on that one, cause
And unless Beelzebub do some type of trick where Yuno is the rightful heir to the throne, and he was able to save this kingdom. So technically, it is protected like you asked for, just not by the people you intended it to be by. Unless he do some trickery like that. But honestly, I feel like Beelzebub didn't keep his end of the bargain.
that's a good take, bro. That's a good take. I don't know what to think about Beelzebub, to be honest. I feel like I don't even have much to say about that, bro, because I don't know what to expect from him. He was kept a secret for so long, bro. So I know Tabata got something good with his story arc, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure people in the comments gonna have their own opinions about whether Beelzebub keeping his end of the deal with Zenon or not, or because, like you said, the kingdom is pretty much destroyed. Unless, it could be like some genie thing where be careful what you wish for type situation. You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you
I,
go
I,
first on this one. What you about to say?
nah, it was some movie I was thinking about. Man, I can't even think about it, man. It probably come to me after the video over, which sucks. Nah, you go ahead, go first, man. I like the way we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You help enlighten some of my, my comments.
So the next one he says is second gate devil seems to be neutral, and I agree with that because we haven't seen him go one way or the other. To be honest, we seen him actually helping the humans because he told them y'all better get out of here before Lucifero come. So
So yeah, I could definitely agree with that. Him being neutral. Honestly, he might even be trying to find a way to portray Lucifero. He's just looking for the right opportunity. Because, I mean, when you think about it, everything about this character, and I know you haven't watched Bleach, but for the people who have watched Bleach, everything about this character reminds me of Gin. How he stayed close to Aizen, which is the main villain. You got Lucifero here, and this second gate devil here. And he remained close in order to find the right opportunity to kill him. And he was like, the only way to find the right opportunity to kill you is to become your best friend, to be your servant, someone you always depended on. And he took that opportunity to kill him, but he failed. But I could picture this second gate devil doing the same thing, where he's constantly by Lucifero's side, you know what I'm saying, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Like, let's just say the Magic Knights do get him on his last leg, but they don't have the power to actually finish him off. I could picture this, the second gate devil walking up to him and say, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Normally, I wouldn't be able to take on a character like you, but you push yourself to the limit fighting these Magic Knights, and now I'm the victor. And he like finished off Lucifer. I could picture something like that going down.
nah, I can't agree with that because ain't no way. It's possible in theory because of the little amount of information we have, but I don't see it going that way. But like, it is possible. I gotta say it's possible because we don't have that much
Yeah, I'm not
information.
saying it's a big chance, but I'm just saying, like, if it was to happen, I wouldn't be surprised. I really feel like it's something more to this devil than meets the eye. He just seemed too nonchalant to be just a wash away character.
I hope he not a wash away character. I hope he around. I don't see nobody going after him because he not really doing nobody nothing. See, like we said, some of the pure evil devils like Lilith and Namaah, Asta had to kill them because they was being like some true menaces.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't showed no anger and no hatred towards anyone. The most he did was just talk a little trash about Asta, like, yo, he's a freak. But he didn't go out his way to hurt Asta or nothing like that. He's just sitting on the sidelines watching. I mean, he might even get to the point where he just go his own separate way, like, yo, I ain't really with all the fighting, yo. I'm about to go over here and grab a soda.
I'd be cool with that. And the last one he said is he not too sure about Lucifero. Maybe he's evil, but he respects those he thinks are strong. And he acknowledged Morris' aid in his manifestation after he used him. I say nah. I say I'm 100% sure that Lucifero can't be redeemed. he
Nah,
he
he
evil.
definitely can. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he call Morris an idiot or something along those lines after he was like, that fool sacrificed his body to bring, I sacrificed that fool body to bring myself back, something along those lines. Actually, I want to go back and look at that chapter real quick while we up here.
Yeah, he did say something like that. He basically was like, "Yeah, you got used," and I felt it, bro, because it's like, bro, how are you so smart and you didn't see this coming from a mile away?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like, yo, the ultimate surprise. but I don't know. I'm about to check right now because I'm just really curious about that now. Let me see. Well, I don't even.
But yeah, that's basically what me and Nero think about it. We think most of the devils are pretty much evil. I think Asta gonna end up having to kill a lot of devils. I mean, the man do have the Demon Slayer swords for a reason. But I think throughout the story, there are gonna be a couple that are not as bad, you know, because we did see Liebe, Nox devils, and some of the other ones seem kind of neutral. Megicula is showing some fondness towards humans. And yeah, that's basically my closing thoughts on that. You got any closing thoughts, bro?
Oh nah, it was just great to be on the channel, man. I appreciate you for having me back up here, man. It feel good, man. You know what I'm saying? It feel good to collab, man. Hopefully you guys did like it, man. Make sure y'all show them some love and thumb this video up, man. You gonna make a like goal for them? Make a like goal.
Let's get this video to, we're gonna get to 40 likes. Let's try to do that, guys. I think we could do that.
Up. That's what's up. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Appreciate you for having me though.
But yeah, if y'all appreciated having Nero on the channel, go ahead and show him some love to his content. Like I said, his link will be in the description. And with all that being said, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.